I mentioned last time that the music for the battles in Canto 7 is the best in the entire game, and I believe 2 episodes ago I mentioned the this overworld theme. I'm starting to get the feeling that Canto 7 just has the best music. Hey everyone, welcome back to more Limbus Company. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we really started exploring La Mancha Land, and we got to our first attraction, where it is learned the unexpected truths regarding blood fiends. I'm going to do a little bit of mirror dungeon grind after this to get a tremor unit for Otis. Now, the bad blood fiends who want to hurt humans have all been driven underground. Only the kind-hearted, righteous blood fiends remain on the surface. They made a pinky promise with humans that they won't covet human blood anymore, that they live peacefully, happily ever after together. Guess what's better than peace, right? Oh, but look, oh look! The bad, no-good blood fiends are crawling back up to the surface again! Sneaking, slithering up to drink human blood! I also just love the aesthetics of Canto 7. Again, I am biased towards Canto 7 because it was my first Canto. I just started my game, started playing during Canto 7's release. Well, actually, I think... yeah, it wasn't the very last content when I joined, because the first intervallo between was already released, but second one wasn't. Anyways. But, honestly, I do... there was... oh, we're at the presentation. I do think that Canto 7 might still be my favorite in the entire game. Yes, Canto 8 does have, I think, the best single moment. You'll know when we get to it, trust me. And, the pros of Canto 5, I still think can't be touched. See, the thing is that Canto 6, I get why a lot of people like Canto 6, but in the time that it's between, or obviously for everything from the big jump in quality from 5 on, I do think 6, for me, is my least favorite, but also that's, wow, 2 cakes! That kind of energy. But, yeah, it's just fun, yeah, the Cantos, obviously, they're fantastic quality. If there's any, if there's anyone that I'm going to trust to make fucking absolute bangers of stories, Project Moon's up there. And it's because of things like Canto 5, 6, and 7. Again, I think 7 is my favorite. The presentation is just phenomenal. And, well, we'll get to more of why I think this is the best ever later. One thing that I do want, this will kind of hop from topic to topic. One thing that I do kind of want for Tremor would be a solid Faust identity. Do I have Regret Faust? I don't think I do. But, Tremor Everlasting from the, Everlasting Ego, a Season 5, 5? It's a Canto 6, from Canto 6 season. It's the, it's an event from that, so you can shard it, but basically it means that Tremor Bursts have a chance to trigger again, and obviously you want to do that early on in a turn to make the most advantage of it, but Regret Faust is just not that fast. Yeah, we don't. compared to, like, ironically, fucking Haisho is the best Tremor team, and that's only kind of a joke, because you get Tremor here, you know, get a lot of Tremor here. This is really fun. I think Concussion is also Tremor stuff. It's effectively Tremor, yeah. And you get a lot of Tremor. And then Mao Faust is just super fast, so it can spam Everlasting. Tis neat. Wherein the sinners each share their impressions of La Mancha Land. I could deal with having U-Branch, whatever. Our human friends grew scared that the big, bad, scary blood fiends might come back to hurt them again. Spending every hour of the night trembling in fear of the no-good blood fiends, not getting even a wink of rest. And you know how important sleep is to skin maintenance. A bad sleep cycle is the leading cause of hair loss and various nasty skin conditions. He's got a point. That's when a fixer, righteous and just, comes up with an idea most ingenious. What if, and I mean really, what if, we could create a place in which humans and blood fiends may coexist in happy harmony. There, the kindly blood fiends will protect humans from evil blood fiends, while humans will voluntarily share their blood with the kindly blood fiends. How's that? Now, isn't that really an idea most ingenious? Yet, it's an impossible task. How can humans coexist with blood fiends, those villains who have naught but the base craving for human blood in their craven heart? Well, it's only natural that such great, impressive ideals will be met with some resistance. But a great leader is often flanked by capable vassals who will help them realize their ambitions, and soon. La Mancha Land was born. La Mancha Land, where your smiles of joy bloom. La Mancha Land, where everyone can dream free. Look around, all. Look at all the smiling blood fiends giving you a toothy grin. Ma'am, I think you're just insane. They already changed the battle theme again? Fucking whatever, man. I'm gonna let the bop. I'm gonna listen to the bop while you got. Oh, you'll get this in the end slate at least. End slate for the next couple videos. I just got to jam out for like, I don't know, 4 minutes. That's probably an exaggeration, like 2. But oh my! Do you see that one thing that's missing from the perfect La Mancha Land? Blimey, how long is she gonna yammer on for? Unpleasant. Like she's underestimating us. Talking your ears off some nonsense drivel before sending in her minions. Oi, you listening, ain't ya? I think I forgot you replied to us earlier. Oh, really? Do you not see what's missing? Went to La Mancha Land, shouldn't one wear something that befits the occasion? How to forget those elegant, tastefully flamboyant masks? Just like this. This feels much more like a festival now, doesn't it? Now I know we really did those pretty makeovers for our blood bag friends who escaped La Mancha Land. Quite the lovely repugnant habit she has. Having a boring sense of beauty. Hardly worth my time. And thanks to all of you, La Mancha Land found perfection. For this quarrel quelled, blood fiends and humans can live together in harmony, living in everlasting festivities. The final tally of the bad, evil blood fiends our kindly adventurous slayers. I forgot the counselor in the middle. Anyway, you sure killed a lot of those big bad blood fiends. In which I discuss the deeds of the fixer whom Don Quixote had believed to be a friend. Like, okay, like we have a boss fight right here, come on. Obviously we're going to. And Don is fixed for this fight. Tell us your name, oh brave adventurer! That is the condition of your adventure. If you are willing to accept these terms, then please speak your name to me. Thou shalt know that my name is Don Quixote! Use that name. I'm just as insane as the rest of us. The voice of the narcissist briefly fell hesitant, and an extended silence followed. Brave Don Quixote, the adventurer, and her friends placed first in the fantasy blood-shooting range competition. Salutations and congratulations. What shall be your reward? Drumroll, please, everyone. Ta-da! Here's one that opens the path to the finest attraction of all time in La Mancha Land. The haunted Bloody Mary, the highlight of La Mancha Land, the frightening challenge that only the bravest adventurers dare face. Then the rest leads us to the next destination, huh? Seems too easy, don't it? Just like that, I even bring the button to you.
According to the info I bought, though, there's only 25% chance of surviving the first area. Yeah, it's not great, but not terrible either. Well, we made it through the buds right here!
You bought the info? What's that supposed to mean? And there were more testimonies from survivors than what we heard earlier in the briefing?
Wow, you guys are really new to the business, huh? You really think that fixers who managed to survive Launch Line would just fork over the precious intel to the HANA Association? Of course not. They sell important intel like that to just a few people who got the cash and the interest. You just told me that to activate the device in Area 1, we have to kill all the blood fiends on an attraction in the first boost of the leaderboard.
And you neglect to tell us this why?
I just thought we need to build some time to build trust between us before I started sharing things.
Yeah, I get it. But that intel wasn't cheap to come by.
Yeah, totally.
I mentioned never gone this smoothly before. We press this button, our job here is done. It's a bit suspicious how easy this was, but what can we do? Not press it? If we're being optimistic, at least we should be able to get out of Area 1 now and join the others. So the information regarding blood fiends and blood bags is where to come by for the public. I had someone unfamiliar with the particulars of battling blood bags participate in this competition. It may have been difficult to place first in the leaderboard. And it's also true, I suppose. What information you're withholding us? Spit out! What trust do you need? I would have shoved Hugo, practically threatening him with her odd emphasis on the word trust.
It's there are 3 blood fiends here that we gotta avoid at all costs. Makes us call them the overseer blood fiends. Want a better chance of survival, avoid them, so they say. There's one in each area, but at least it didn't say anywhere in the terms and conditions of the contract we have to kill them, too. They probably don't have anything to do with the Eradicate Launch Line after all. Probably. The point is, we should try to steer clear of those monsters. Like to hit that button and book it.
I cannot well bring myself to do such a thing, O Fixer.
You can't.
The innocent visitors of this terrible place suffer still, do they not? Thus, the only path of righteousness that remains before us is to defeat all 3 blood fiends, those beasts who watch over the slaughterhouse, and have them pay for their crimes!
Holy smokes, are you guys gonna try to talk her out of this steady? She's your friend, isn't she?
But we would have already tried if we thought there was a snowball chance in hell of ever convincing her. Hark! Show thyself, wicked blood fiend! I, Don Quixote, shall vanquish thee!
So, is there anything you can tell us about what these 3 blood fiends look like? Yeah, until it cost me 2 mil. They were the Guardian's mask!
How fun! How fun! This is the most fun I've had all week!
Apparently their masks are known for being extremely gaudy.
Must have a pretty gaudy smell of blood as well.
Which one of you is Don Quixote, friends? My eyesight ain't like it used to be. And there she is. I asked, which one of you is this Don Quixote who came first in this trash mine? Hello? Her mask. Just answer my question about the rest of you. Press the button and head on over to the next area. As long as you tell me which one of you is Don Quixote. She's right here.
Hugo shouted from the top of his lungs as Don Quixote began to speak. The speed with which he called her name was in striking contrast with the previous slow, reluctant attitude.
Can I press the button now? Hey, please activate the device to get 1.5 times the raise when calculating the cash reward.
Try pressing the button now. Yoshi swung her absurdly sharp scabbard, chopping off his wrist with blinding speed. Young Ryochu, whatever hast thou done? What thy stealing is the flesh of a compatriot. You accept that idiot as my compatriot. Don Quixote, he was trying to sell you out. Verily, yet. I smelled treachery the moment I saw him. I waited, curious if you ever demonstrated even an ounce of creativity when pulling off that act. This is tired, meek, and cliched. Can't stand the lack of originality. So, you would have just let him do his thing if it was interesting?
Oh, how did you know? I didn't kill him myself. I mean, how can I let someone so scruffy and slovenly plus be brought in our area of all places? So you're that Don Quixote? The Don Quixote who won my game? Indeed, 'tis I. Well then, how did you win?
I have rescued numerous innocents and healed my path through scores of villains to vanquish a curse such as thee.
Wherefore art thou so giddy? I'm just so happy, you know? How'd you like the game? Mine's your favorite, isn't it? I was gonna add a few more decorations here and there, but maybe some frilly lace, but I ran out of time. You see, since blood bags can't change themselves, I have to dress each and every one of them myself. Anything too complicated just isn't sturdy enough to stay on. Terrible crime thou confessest. I'm not here to play thy games. I'm right here to eradicate this terrible place that taketh people La Mancha land, to slay its villains slithering within. Okay, but why'd you wear the outfit I made for you? How discourteous of you. If you want to hang in my area, you should have made yourself a little more presentable than this.
What the? Is it just me, or does it sound like the conversation isn't connecting at all with each other? She's nuts. It's for our misery.
I know you just look great in a can-can dress and with boots with ribbons. Oh, make you look so pretty. This is the Barber. Oh my god.
이건 적한테 시간이 단축될 만한 능력이 있을 때 올리는 기계야. 그러니까 적들이 기세등등해졌다는 거지. 너희를 빨리 초토화시킬 방법을 찾았다는 거니까.
Honestly, maybe a hot take, this might be one of my favorite boss themes. Obviously not including melee songs. The Barber is our first proper introduction to a couple things. First of all, clashable counters. Just means that if you try to do an unopposed attack, she will, well, clash with the counter. Go figure. We also did see mention of the Unbreakable Coins. She has a couple skills with those. Again, we do have Unbreakable Coins of our own, but this is the proper introduction to them that we would have actually had in now real time, so to speak. The Barber is a very difficult opponent. She has the potential to do a lot of damage, and inflict a lot of bleed as well. Yeah, she's a tough cookie. Kanto 7 is pretty difficult, honestly. One thing I've seen complaints about is Limbus being a pretty easy game, and I would not agree with that assessment. Like, it's not, you know, a brutally difficult game, but it is far from easy in my opinion, but whatever. Now it's your turn. Red coins are unbreakable coins. It means that if they lose in a clash, they will still do the hit, but at reduced power. As in the coin is only worth 1. I think, and especially later on, most unbreakable coins will lose base power as well if they lose, but that is something that was decided at a later point in development, essentially. God, Mortal Sinclair is really bad. These have a lot of really bad units, to be honest. We're gonna be hard carried by Thumb or so. T-Corp Dawn and the backup units. 70% chance. Missed 2 of 3. Oof. Damn. At least we get some Tremor Scorch going. I'd like if we could build up count a little bit more. Thank you. Just what I was asking for. So if we can keep her in... Oh, damn. If we could keep her count up to keep the Tremor Scorch, that'd be nice. But... easier said than done. We'll do that. Thumb or so. Yeah, I don't know. Again, maybe some of it is just due to, you know, my bias with how what I started with. Damn. Tragic. But Bleed is probably my favorite archetype, and the La Mancha Land units, and of course, by extension, their reference units, such as our lovely Barber here, are also just, like, really fun. God damn it, dude. Oh boy. And just the most favorite thing of all, AoE Unbreakables. Yes, sir. These are gonna hit the entirety of everyone. God damn it! And Gregor has literally no sanity. He has not gained he has not won a single clash. He has done nothing this fight so far. Utterly fucking useless Gregor has been. He's gonna stagger. You're gonna stagger. We ain't staggering her. That's for damn sure. Couldn't chains of others. I think I will. What's the most dangerous? Definitely I'll cut you together. Just because of how many coins it has. Yeah. It's only a neutral, but... Fuck, okay. Everyone's fucking dead! Everyone's fucking dead! Yeah. Things are going great. Is that unclashable? It's target fixed. Alright, well. Lovely. This has become a serious issue. Or whatever the actual fucking meme is. Oh, that's right. I forgot that Ishmael gets launcher upon. We can finally actually, like, use Hierarch Ishmael now that Chain Battles have been unlocked. Tragic. I mean, at least we got 2 Unbreakables. That's neat. Would like if we got some more sinking. But... well, we're about to get Wild Hunt out. Cause... yeah, it down fucking explodes. Things are just going great right now. I think we can do that. Yeah. I don't exactly know how the fucking what is it? No, defense. So many things in here. Lord's Guard. I don't know how that interacts with Unbreakables. We'll find out. Damn. Damn. Doesn't matter, I guess. Ooh. Ooh, 4 fragile. I didn't notice that before. I think 41 for all that movement. Damn. Highly tragic. I might just hop back to my sinking team. I want to use other teams, but also it's just really not nearly as viable to, you know, pop them in right away. We potentially could get a stagger this turn, but that's very unlikely. I
I mean, we'll try for it at least. Casually approach child. I don't know why sometimes the models just go, or the animations just go like real slow, but it's very funny. Yeah, we're just gonna see if we can stagger her. We might be able to. It'll be close. Damn it! Just missed. That's tragic. However, what we can do is that because it is so close, we can just... I might want a Dullahan, but... hold up. Yeah, no, it wouldn't have mattered, actually. We don't have our counter up, so... There is the stagger. Okay. Yeah. Bye, Honglu. So, something that I actually didn't know until Kanto 8, I think just because when I had previously been fucking owned in battles, I got owned so quickly that it never had the chance to appear, but in a chain battle, you start gaining slots in order to make it for the full, and it is in deployment order. Same way that solos work, or less than full unit size, I suppose. It's the more accurate way to say it. Ooh, that's pretty close, but not quite to stagger threshold, which is ideal. It's very Yi Song. Okay, so one of the first two, and we'll hope that we can get the stagger in. This one's not going to be... Okay, no, this one we're fine. We get the stagger on the Barber. Yeah, but Dawn doesn't have anything for... Okay, well, she has Queen of Hatred. But that would be funny to have Queen of Hatred in La Mancha Land. Yeah, I think I'll just end up switching to a... Switch back to my sinking team. I want to try out more stuff, but Tremor just ain't it, Chief. And the big thing will be, once we finish this Kanto, we'll unlock Hard Mirror Dungeon. Which, that's when you can really get some grinding in. With Hard Mirror Dungeon, you can get about, I believe, you can get, 3-star in, like, 2 weeks. Or something like that. Very easy to get.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. How rude of me not to say hello to our visitors, right?
The mask.
I have to be courteous. It's polite to wear a mask in front of our guests.
The face hidden behind the mask was bloody and mangled, to the point where it felt wrong to look at her in that state.
Don't look at me like that! If you're going to kill me, at least kill me with a mask on, please. I know you will, I know you will. What's a little favor between you and me? Buffy's unmasked eyes glowered intensely on Don Quixote as she pleaded. As Don Quixote stood there, stunned by the sheer intensity of the screeching blood fiend, his slow voice began to echo from the void. The Barber used to enjoy wearing cuter, prettier masks. Something with more charm, more elaborate design. She thought these terrifying, rough masks only served to scare people. Perhaps she believed it was only fair that she wore a pretty mask, now that her face was shrouded. Individuals wearing masks well, Executive Manager. Must stay alert. Isn't there just one overseer blood fiend for every area? Maybe from a different area, but why would he... She got more into all the trade before he betrayed us. She got a little much in it. Two bigwig blood fiends right by the entrance. Seriously? Certainly. It appears to me that you're all rather spent from the struggle against the Barber here. Then allow me to make a proposition. You've gone there and back again on all kinds of adventures. Yet I am but a mere guide and a greeter here at Lamanchaland. A place of blossoming smiles and dreams. So I'll gladly open the path for you. Should you promise to tell me all about your wonderful adventures, that you may find the prize you seek, so that you may not lose your way this time. What? However, if that's not what you seek, well, why else would you be slaughtering scores of blood fiends here and now? The masked blood fiend in blue, who suddenly appeared here, was speaking clearly to Don Quixote, and only Don Quixote. For so many a great adventure have I undertaken, so many that to recount them all would part my throat for the tale's end. Yet that trigger shan't fool me! Well, the treasure of great is of great my true purpose here is to vanquish wicked blood fiends such as thee. I, Don Quixote, shan't compromise with villains! I had a feeling you would say that, but that won't do. You have to share it with everyone. The most wondrous adventures of yours! The masked blood fiend raises his staff and Don Quixote's mouth shuts, as though supernatural power was forcing its will on her movements. That bizarre silence. Her eyes shimmer quietly. And we will have to leave things off on that. Fight against the Barber. You weren't even a unit here. Unit? Weren't even a unit here initially. Yeah, I'm just gonna end up switching back to the sinking team. All reliable. But that will be stuff that we will deal with for next time. But until then, see you guys later.